At the big box store, looking for stuff.
Please be quiet.
At the big box store,
Thank you.
looking for stuff.
The big box store.
We're following Dad, and we are walking down the aisle of grills. I don't think that's what we meant to do.
Stupid. Yeah, and then they have cordless DeWalt lawnmower.
Oh, they have cordless DeWalt lawnmowers. Daddy was just so excited. Oh, hey, gloves.
They're green.
They're good.
Everything except for the thumb is green.
Everything except for the thumb was green. What? I got it. I got it.
I should just turn that around real quick to fuck with
We could put more. We could try for strawberries again. The strawberries did not take. We do not have strawberries. Strawberries did not take from last year. I bought a bunch. They did not take. Grapes are taking. Grapes are growing. Those are going to take a couple of years for us to actually have grapes, but we have them. The raspberries took, so we're going to have raspberries in a couple of years too. And goji berries and gooseberries. Oh, gooseberries. Oh, edible food forest that I can't necessarily do at my home because I live in a forest and it kind of prevents. And we like our yard. It's fun for the kids. Oh, sorry. Oh, is that for you to smoke? Oh, it's a big old smoker. Everybody's. We're gonna get this. I like our grill that we have though.
No, they're not green.
Yeah, not with that price. Oh heck no.
What is it?
A lot of dollars. Oh, just get the little side thing for ours? Yes, that's all we need. We could do that.
Kidney cover for like $25 on white.
And ours is all ripped up. Maybe they'll have a new cover here.
$25.
Well, let's look around here. More grill options this way. It has Bluetooth. The grill that's $800 has Bluetooth. Definitely not getting the Bluetooth grill, but that's funny. We're gonna pause. We're gonna look at stuff, and then we're gonna look for maybe eventually after we walk around in here. I'll stand here in the medium way. DeWalt. Not sponsored by DeWalt, but we would love to be. All of our tools are yellow and black. Chainsaw.
And blue.
We need a chainsaw. We need to cut down that tree in the back.
And blue.
We need to get rid of that tree in the back. How much is the chainsaw?
$200.
$329. It says battery and charger. How about tool only? Oh,
20-volt tool only is $240. But it's waist long.
available at HomeDepot.com. Okay, well then we'll look at HomeDepot.com.
Available right there.
No, that's with the charger and the thing. If you want it tool only. Tool only. It's probably $100 difference.
Those batteries are like 120 volts.
Oh, you don't have it's a 60 volt. You definitely don't have a 60 volt.
And they don't have just a regular charger.
Can we wait for tax money to come back in? That'll be your tax gift.
No, I got it.
Yay, tax man. No, we need a chainsaw. You are right. We have giant trees. We should really have a chainsaw.
Even something like this is good right there.
Teenage girl. Here she comes. Oh, yeah. Just, that might be good too. How much is
I
that?
need a long stick currently. I've got one branch out.
Well, that one goes up to 14 feet. That's probably a good idea to pick up one of those. We have enough trees. Peekaboo, I see you. I win!
I don't see you. You don't see me.
You're not 3. That doesn't work anymore. Oh, here she goes. Oh, definitely. That's a much better hiding spot. Oh, but I could see out the backside. You can't move things. The rule is no moving. Those yellow tags will get you every time.
What are they doing in
They are stocking in the middle of the day when people would want to go down and buy stuff. So,
Yeah, it's overnight.
well, when they get the shipment now, sometimes they have to load it up now. It's a Tuesday afternoon. I'm sorry, it's a Thursday afternoon. I don't like walking down the aisle that kills plants.
That one doesn't.
No, those water them. Oh, thank you. Watering.
Son of a bitch.
I need one that has the mist. The one we have doesn't have the mist. See, there you go. You found the $10. So long as it has a misting. I really would like to make sure it has a misting.
Do you want to get this one?
This one's
No.
a turret nozzle.
Why not this one?
Turret.
We should get this one. It has a mist
Oh,
on it.
that's the, because how much is it?
It's $10. Almost $11.
The wand is $10. Does it have mist?
It does have mist. Right
It does have mist. We found the winner. She
Let's look at
got
this.
the winner. There you go. She's got the wand. Ouch! Jeez, girl. That's not okay. Come on, sweetheart. No, this way. We want to go outside. Didn't she go outside? Yeah, she's right here.
Okay, why didn't you say that?
I did. I said we need to go outside. Put that down. That's not how that works. So I was looking online to see if they had big... Stop hitting me. See if they had big things and everything you have to look like you order. So we're here to see what we can find without ordering. Where do you think you would keep garden wire and stuff? Those are giant wheelbarrows. They're plastic ones. Multi-purpose carts. It's wood. Why not be kept out here?
You look on the other side.
I
You wanted
did.
to paver anything.
There's pavers right there, and then it's wood. It's, like border wood over there. Watering can. You want a cute little watering can?
This is a big one.
It is a big one.
It's not small.
It's a big watering can. I don't know. Let's go talk to an associate, see what we can find. I want to get this. But I want to get it because the little garden, the field area, the entrance into the green walkway right next to Miss Ingrid's house, there's just unused ground, and I want to make like a community garden there, and I want to put up little fencing around it just to kind of denote garden so people don't mess with it.
Subaru's gonna mow right through that.
No, they're not. They don't ever mow that area.
Yes, they do.
Well, if I put stuff up and I put up a sign, maybe they won't. Be like, City of Aurora, leave it alone. We have commandeered this part of the city. Don't touch it. We are trying to stay focused. Dad, stay focused.
I am focused.
We're passing by electricity. Dang it. You're very focused. Nope, this would be ADD. This would be ADHD. He's very focused. Oh. I want white covers and white outlets and white switches and white receptacles.
I don't need to turn the power off on that.
You don't. You could leave it hot and you wouldn't get shocked. You're a good man. Usually. At least you're honest with the usually part. Look at the pretty lights.
You know Denver makes you have green exit signs because red means stop.
And green means go. Red means stop. Green means go. Okay, still going for chicken wire. He's really trying.
Keep walking.
I'm gonna keep walking.
Lights for you.
What?
That.
It can be used to change ceiling lamps that you can't reach.
That's so cool.
For short people who don't own ladders, or dads.
Wow. Dads.
Yeah, dads who change lights and lamps.
Do that shit for you.
Dads do that. You need either a ladder, a dad, or a cool nifty changing tool.
Polyurethane floors.
Polyurethane. Do not have polyurethane or vinyl. Don't do it. It's bad for you. It off gases.
Okay.
It ruins your estrogen and testosterone. It can lead to cancer. It's all sorts of bad stuff. No vinyl. Linoleum, hardwood, bamboo, natural products, not plastics. Plasticizing is bad. Don't do it. Making our way there.
On the left side. Down this way on the left side.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, I saw that. Yes. I thought that might be a good idea too, using that.
Oh, look at that wood one. I like that wood one.
The wood one is nice. I was thinking the plastic because it was white and it would stand out. Well, we're getting closer. There's fencing and it's metal. Nope.
And you'll see it.
Yep, you would see it. So, do you want to do something like that on the main portion and then the bottom portion be the tiny hardware cloth stuff right there?
It's your 100-foot thingies.
$220
For what?
for hardware cloth stuff to go.
$220?
Yeah, covering it in wire is going to be a couple $100 endeavor. It's not going to be. That's why I'm trying to get as much material for free or as cheap as possible. And I've been searching for wire on Craigslist for quite some time. I've been searching for people who post, come and get this, it's used, blah, 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 and just nobody has any extra hardware, cloth, or wire. So I'm thinking maybe the lowest portion you can do hardware cloth. What did you say?
Poultry hardware.
I know. This says poultry netting right here. This is like what we have at the bottom of the garden.
Ooh.
That's plastic, isn't that? I don't want the plastic. I'd much prefer to have at least wire. Wire right here. Right? If you're going to do poultry netting, at least use the wire stuff, and it's cheaper. At least the bottom portion being something like that, just because it's heavy duty and it helps keep out small rodents and stuff. So we need, if we do dimensions based off of the wood that we have, if we do roughly 8, we'll say by 20, maybe 18, 8, we'll say 10 by 20, but it's really going to be more like 8 by 18. And then have a height technically as 7 foot, but because we'll dig it down in order for you to go in and to be 6 foot, not have to completely duck your poor head. Those dimensions are going to be roughly 350 feet. I was including all 4. I don't want it on the bottom, so therefore I am minusing an 8 by, we'll say 10 by 20, which is 200 feet? Is it really? So I didn't include all the sides in my calculation. That's my fault. I did the sides and the outs. I didn't include, I don't think, the tops. Because the top and bottom would be 10 by 20. The front would be 7 by 20. And then the sides would be 7 by 10. It's really going to be 8 because I have 8-foot poles, not 10-foot poles. So even though I keep saying 10, I don't have 10-foot 2x4s. I have 8-foot 2x4s. So 8 by 7 is 56. It's been a while since I've done an 8 by 7. 56, so 256, and then we'll say a 16. I'd prefer that to be 20, but that means I'm going to have to get a couple of sticks here so I can cut them into 10-foot poles because I don't have 20, unless we get some. I have 8 foot, so I could have an 8-foot and 8-foot, and then no, they sell them in 16s, and then you can ask them to cut it to whatever length that you want it to be. So we could do 2 10-foots and attach it with a bracket. This could take 2 long pieces of wood and use this, something similar, to attach in between to cause it to end up being 20 foot. I prefer it to be 20 foot long. I think it needs to be based off of the space that's there, but it could only come out 8 foot. That's fine. An 8 by 20. So then the 8 by 20, that would be 160, but I'm only doing the top at 160, and then the sides were 56, so that would be 2 at 112. So, oh, I know, everybody's watching me do math. I don't do a lot of head math because I'm dealing with kids and it's young math. 272. I'm just trying to remember my numbers. And then the front would be 7 by 20. So that'd be 140. So yeah, no, I had done it correctly. No, we would be just over 400 foot. Plus then at least having the wire come out by a foot around each part. So it'd really be 8. So yeah, you're looking at over 400 foot. About 425. We'd need to buy 425 worth of wire. Hardware cloth on the bottom. So it's heavy duty hardcore for small rodents and animals, and then just chicken wire on the rest of it. I'm okay with chicken wire on the rest of it. They got 4 by 150, so that's a lot. That would cover the entire thing. You could even double it up in order to get the heavy dutiness of the hardware cloth. $100 for 600 feet. Does that say 150? It does. 4 foot by 150 is 600 foot worth of netting. My main concern is just making sure that we keep out mice and rodents. I want you in screen because you're handsome. And also to prove to people that I'm not the only one here and I'm not talking to myself. Even though I do that all the time. Because obviously these are they're heavy duty, but they're thick, which is fine. But something like this I think would be fine for the main part, and then just the small bottom have the little bit of extra hardware cloth on there just for heavy, or double up. Make sure that it lines over itself or whatever. We'll think about what we got. What do you think? So change of plans, possibly instead doing 4 foot by 150 foot 20 gauge galvanized poultry netting with a 2x4 rectangle, 2x4 rectangle, as opposed to just chicken wire, because that'll be more hardcore. Again, with the trees, he had a great thought, is that we have all the trees, and if a branch comes down, you'd want something a little bit more hardcore. That chicken wire would just get ripped to shreds, but at least the galvanized stuff would be heavy duty, be able to withstand. It really doesn't feel like 150 feet. Not with how wrapped that is to be 150 feet. That really doesn't feel like 150. A 150. So I wonder where the 150s are. I think they're in the back. Hey, she made it back to us. Hey, you've been gone for a minute. There's 3 by 100. Huh. I know that one right there says 4 by 100. I'm trying to look for their 4 by 100 price. 109. So it's more expensive than the 4 by 150, and we can't find a 4 by 150. That might be why we can't find one, is because it priced out and everybody purchased it. Oh, sorry. Yes, ma'am. Oh, were you looking at paints, were you? No. Ooh, you found a paint color that you like?
It's like a red brown.
Is it in, like, the Oops paints? Is that where it's at?
It's, when you take a left, and it's in that rack.
So it might be a Oops where they've already been made?
Or it's like one of the ones where they already used, or like, they don't use it anymore. They thought they needed that.
Yeah, that's the Oops paint. That's the come and get it paint we messed up or we don't need it anymore. Here, let's walk and think about it. I separated from Dad. There's too much stuff here for him to look at, so I separated. I'm looking at fasteners. Just something like that. Narrow utility hinge.
I can make that work.
You can make that work? I think you can make that work. And then just some sliding latches. The smallest version, the cheapest version.
Yeah, clean that.
Yeah. Don't need anything bigger than this.
No, they won't fit on the shoebox.
Would you want over here? No, over here they had like springs for the door just to help with like tension. Should I really worry? I shouldn't worry about anything like that, should I? A spring tension door thing.
I didn't even look down here. I was like, I wonder what the thing is, and I put in 1, 2, 3, 4, and what closed one. Look at this one. Watch. And then. It's so cool. And then watch this one. This is my favorite. This one's just basic. Look. They're so cool. Did you see this? And 1, 2, 3, 4.
They try to make it simple so you could just
Yeah.
play with them and see which one you like.
Look at that. This one's cool too. Wait, you have to push down there.
That sounded like too much like a microwave. I don't like the microwave sounding
I like
one.
it. And then you have to push, and then you have to wait a second.
Don't touch it.
And
Already.
then you have to
Activate the screen. Uh-oh.
you have to
Oh,
you have to know how to push buttons,
that's right. I think children would know how to push the 5 and then the 0 that turns up on screen.
you know?
Where are you going? She ran away. Oh, she's playing hide and seek again. Oh, she ran to the other side of the aisle. Hopefully she knows where we're at. No, we're hide and seeking from her. Did you find the screws you need? Dad jokes. They're the best.
Coming in that dad joke.
Fastener things, door open and closer things. The only thing we're not going to get right now is wire. We're going to discuss and build the frame and then see what makes sense in the long run. So we're going to go buy this stuff and find a teenage girl somewhere. Yeah, she took off.